Boruto episode 61 review. There's a lot to talk about, so let's get right into it. If you're new here, I'm going to talk about what I liked and disliked about the episode. Even though there wasn't much that I disliked about this episode did disappoint me a little bit towards the end. But of course, we'll talk about that more when it comes down to like the ending of this episode review. Okay, so Sarada versus Boruto versus Shinki. In the preview for the previous episode, obviously we knew that Sarada and Boruto were going to team up. Honestly, I really liked how they sort of were attacking Shinki and stuff, but for the most part, man, I just gotta say, like, I'm just so glad that they did Shinki very well in this I guess mini arc that they gave him. Not only did they show how actually powerful he was, but they also showed how skillful he actually is on specific situations. I mean, on the Mitsuki fight, he actually outsmarted Mitsuki on purpose. Okay, like he pretended to be down and then outsmarted Mitsuki, which is crazy, right? Because when you think about it, Mitsuki is one of the, in my opinion, one of the smartest ninjas, at least right now at the moment. Okay, by the way, you know what I really loved about this episode that was really funny? The face Mitsuki made when Boruto basically hit his rock bottom moment and got disqualified. But Mitsuki was like, "What are you gonna do now?" It's funny, okay? It's just really funny. Anyway, so let's get right into the good stuff. I really liked how Boruto used his lightning shurikens and then mixed it with Sarada's lightning ball, but of course that just really wasn't enough. And then of course I actually really did think that Boruto was going to put his arm up and then use the scientific ninja tool when he was trapped by you know, Shinki, but that actually wasn't the case at all. And he actually summoned the Shadow Clone to, of course, get Sarada out of danger. And then Mitsuki just went full Conan on their ass. Like, if you watch Naruto, if you're a Naruto veteran, you probably know who Conan is. Conan from the Akatsuki, you know, she had those huge white paper wings. That's the first thing that I thought about, honestly, when I first, you know, took a look at, what's this thing called, at Shinki in his Iron Sand wing form. I don't even know what it's called, but the point is that was super badass. And when I saw the Iron Sand on Sarada's back, I knew Sarada was fucked. I knew, like, forget it, Sarada, like it's over. All right, those things are gonna track you down and they're gonna eliminate you, and that's exactly what happened. Okay, look guys, this is one of the main reasons why I'm just looking forward to the future of the Boruto anime. I've talked about it almost throughout my entire episode review type series, but this is one of the things that I'm looking forward to the most when it comes down to the Boruto series. I want to see these people fight like at full force. You know, I want to see Boruto fighting when he's at full force. I want to see Shinki fighting other bad guys using his like full power. Like, I really want to see the actual true villains that we're going to have in Boruto after this current arc, okay? Because so far, like, we haven't really seen much of that, right? Anyways, when Boruto actually went head to head against Shinki, I was like, oh my god, that's so awesome. Like, when I started seeing flashbacks, I was like, Boruto is going to use his willpower to actually you know, beat Shinki, which is exactly what I wanted to happen. I was like, I hope he uses his powers. You know, the fight was basically set up in a way that you would think Boruto wasn't going to use his you know, his scientific ninja tool. I mean, he had a couple of chances to use it, but he didn't use it, right? So the point is, I really think that he wasn't going to use it, but you know, then he started thinking, oh, you know, like in time I'm going to be powerful, in time I'm going to be this, and I was like, okay, Boruto, like, I think he's understanding that he's going to lose this. And honestly, when I first thought about that, I was like a bit disappointed that he was going to lose, because I actually really wanted him to win just by willpower. But then he won using the scientific ninja tool, and I actually got even more disappointed. I was like, fuck, man, like, you know, that sucks, because he didn't actually win legit, and it just goes to show that Shinki, of course, is more powerful than him, right? So the reality is, now Boruto, this is the part that I want to get really in depth into, right? So now Boruto is in this rock bottom moment. Not only did he get disqualified, not only did he not win, not only is Naruto disappointed on him, okay, but on top of all that, Naruto said that he's disqualified as a ninja as well. And on top of all that, the old man, okay, the guy that gave him the scientific ninja tool, okay, told him, oh, we were just using you. So Boruto is in a rock bottom state right now. Boruto is just blaming it all on his daddy issues. Like, oh my god, you were a bad dad. Like, you never talked to me and shit, right? So Boruto is in that state, and I'm telling you guys, I'm really looking forward to seeing how Boruto develops right after this arc, because we get it, right? Like, mainly this upcoming arc that's going to be happening and stuff, for the most part, you know, we know what's mainly most likely going to happen, right? Like, you know, Boruto's going to sort of, you know, like save Naruto and stuff. He's going to have Sasuke's, you know, ninja thingy and all of that stuff. Long story short, you know, we know what's going to happen after that, but I want to see what's going to happen like furthermore. And I think this is a really good way to sort of like develop the Boruto that we actually saw at the beginning of the series. At the beginning of the series, we saw a Boruto that was actually really, really powerful and that was very, very serious about being a ninja. Okay, and I have to tell you guys, one of the reasons why I was also very disappointed when it came down to the ending of this episode, it's because, you know, I don't want Boruto to be using like cheating type devices. You know what I mean? Oh, not only is Boruto in those rock bottom moments that I mentioned, but on top of all that, now his friends don't look at him the same way. So basically what's going to happen now, like right after, you know, he redeems himself and, you know, he goes to fight those bad guys with Naruto and stuff, what's going to happen is like, I guess we're going to have sort of like a small redemption arc, right? Where he has to like redeem himself and he has to prove himself to his friends and all that stuff. Specifically Shikada, like he really broke Shikada's trust, honestly. It's amazing, okay? Like the series and the state that it's going to right now, it's great. We end up the episode, of course, with Naruto sensing the Otsukis. So on next week's episode, we're going to be seeing more of that. I can tell you guys for sure, I'm definitely looking forward to these upcoming episodes. But if I'm being completely honest, I just want this damn arc to end. Just for the simple reason that, you know what, man, like, I just want to see what happens next. I want to see the type of person Boruto's going to become. And not only that, I want to see more from other villages, alright? I want to see the power other villages have, and I want to see these kids, alright, in Boruto, showcase more of their power and what they're really capable of. Because for the most part, there's 3 characters, well, there's, I guess, 4, maybe 5 characters that I think have a lot of potential in this series. So we have Sarada, we have Boruto, we have Mitsuki, okay? We also have Sumire, but I don't really know if they're going to actually make Sumire one of the supporting cast characters because she just hasn't gotten a lot of screen time, and I think she was just there as like the filler for the beginning season, right? But Sumire can have a lot of power because of course she has Nue, and then she has a really, really strong water jutsu. And on top of all that, another person that can also have a lot of power is Iwabe because of his strong, you know, what's his thing called? Earth Jutsu. But these other guys like you know, Chocho and Shikadai and the guy with the ink, Inojin, but basically like these other guys are kind of like boring, you know what I mean, because they mostly use the same similar jutsu. You guys understand? So I'm definitely looking forward to the future of the series. I'm definitely looking forward to the next episode. It seems that on the next episode Sasuke and Naruto are going to step in. The next episode isn't really going to be too crazy, but the next 2 episodes after that, it's most likely going to be pretty insane. Okay, great things coming in the future of Boruto, and of course, I'm definitely looking into it. Let me know in the comment sections below what has you excited about this current arc that's happening in the Boruto universe. I hope you guys enjoyed this Boruto episode review. It's been a while since I brought you guys an in-depth episode. If you guys enjoyed it, drop a like, subscribe to join the Salvajee cartel. Peace out.